Welcome back, everyone. It's Rhonda with the Salem, Ohio Public Library, bringing you part 2 of exploring Google Drive. So I want to get out of this fairly quickly so I could do a quick recap here for you. First, you're going to need to sign into your Google account. You can do that by signing in. It's usually up here in the right-hand corner. It'll say sign in if you're not already signed in. And if you are, you'll see this circle here with either a picture or initial letting you know that your account is good to go. You click in the Google Apps, you click Google Drive, and on the left-hand side, we discussed last week how you can create new documents using multiple Google programs. So we used Google Docs, but I highly encourage you to explore some of the other programs when you get a chance. Now I'm going to go over this left-hand area here. So the My Drive is the main folder that when you create a new document or a new file, you are going to automatically see it being saved in your My Drive folder. Now you can go in here and create different folders to help organize your documents or files, just like you see down here. I have a couple of different files or folders here, folders that I can put different files into. As you can see, I did. And then that way it helps keep it a little more organized. But My Drive is literally just the equivalent of your main PC folder on your computer. I often get questions about the computers folder over here. Now, My Drive is not syncing with my hard drive on my computer, but if I wanted that to happen, you can download Google Drives for your PC. And once you've done that, you can actually sync your computer with Google Drive so that all of your files that are on your hard drive will actually go into your Google Drive and put it in a cloud. And then if you make any edits or changes to those inside Google Drive, that will reflect inside the saved versions on your hard drive on your computer. Not many people that I know actually use that other than maybe some businesses or companies, but for the most part, it's just something I wanted to make sure that you know what it is in case it is a feature that would work for you. Now, shared with me is the file that's used when you have something that's shared with you by another person. Okay, so if Sally decided that she wanted to share her paper with me and she wanted me to make some edits or just proofread it, then it would show up here. One of the confusing things that always trips everybody up is that when somebody shares something with you, it goes in this shared folder, not in My Drive. So if you wanted to go into your drive, you would go ahead and you can right click on it. And sometimes there is a option that says save to My Drive or add to My Drive. I don't have that here because I've already have this in My Drive. But if you don't see that and you're unsure if it's there, you can just go ahead and organize, and you could kind of move that over. You could go to add shortcut. That would put it in your drive. That's what the My Drive thing, that's what that little symbol means. Or you can star it, which will just like it'll go over here to let you know that it was starred as important. Recent. So of course that's going to be files that you've recently saved. So anything that you have on here that you have recently worked on will show up here. This is a good way to retrieve a file if you recently worked on it and you don't necessarily want to click through all the folders in order to, find where it's at. You can go here and open it up as well. Again, here's the starred. I don't have anything starred, but that's if you want to label things as very important. You can go ahead in there and star it. Now, here is the spam folder. I can say that I've been using Google Drive for several years and I have actually never had any kind of spam here. So, I'm not sure what exactly would cause that. I got to be honest. But I do know that maybe if you're downloading things from certain websites and maybe they're untrustworthy sources and you download them and put them into your Google Drive, it's possible that it would flag as spam. Here is your trash. Now, everything Google Drive related, and in most Google programs, after 30 days are up, it will delete whatever is in your trash on your own. But if you want to just get rid of it sooner rather than later, this is where you would go to just go to empty trash over here in the right hand corner. And then last but not least is our storage. This is letting me know how much of my free storage I have used. And this is where you would go if you would like to buy more storage or if you want to try cleaning up space. You can click on this and it'll sort of open this up for you to review some of your storage and clean it all up. This is more for if you're looking to buy more storage or if you just want to do a quick cleanup. But I personally like to choose what gets deleted and what stays. So you can actually just go into this and it'll show you by size. So I made a video and it's pretty high up there. It's almost 1.5 gigabytes. So I could either go ahead and download this to my computer and then delete it from my drive, or I could just get rid of it entirely if I no longer need it. So that goes over the left column. Now let's go over here. So if you click on this My Drive area, you'll see that it's literally the same exact thing as new. So not much of a difference there. If I go above this and I click in the search in Drive, this is a really quick way to pull up a document or a file that you have used, but you don't remember where you saved it. So let's say that I wanted to look up using technology to save money. I made that video a long time ago and I made some notes. And so here it's bringing up all the different documents I have that have these keywords in it. So that's really a pretty neat way to retrieve a document quickly. This line of tasks up here, this is if I want to sort by different attachments or different files. So I could do documents, I could look up Google spreadsheets, presentations, forms, and so on. So this will help you kind of eliminate searching for something and then maybe you know it's a PDF and then you can just click on PDFs and it'll find it a lot quicker. Here is if you want to search for different people, right? Here is if you want to see the last time it was modified. So if you're looking for something that you just did today, it'll pop up here. You could click this. If it's the last week, you could click this and so on. I can search by location. Maybe I only want to see what's in my drive. Or maybe somebody shared it with me and I remember the name of it, but I don't remember exactly where I stored it. You can go by title only. This will kind of narrow your search down a little bit more, so I don't like to do that one. Sometimes it overlooks some of the files that you have on here. And then this to-do list is if you're a little bit more deeper into it and maybe you're working with a company and they have to approve certain things, or if I have to send a request for something. Usually not something that most beginners are going to need to know though. All right, so we went over the left-hand side, we went over this, we went over the search area. So last but not least, I just want to go over this right here. This is Google Drive support. So if you want, you can click on training and it will go ahead and give you quick links to some ways that you can learn about Google Drive very quickly. Okay, and then I can also go to help. And over here, if whatever your problem is, you can go ahead and type it in here, and odds are they will have something for you to help you with that problem. Last but not least, we're going to look at the settings icon here. So this here will help you download Google Drive to your desktop instead of using the online platform. Here, it'll teach you some keyboard shortcuts. This lets you know different ways that you can do data entry by just using a couple of buttons on your laptop. And then here is just your overall settings. So you can go in here and, check and make sure everything is to your liking. All right, so we basically went over the entire interface of Google Drive. We learned how to get there. We learned how to sign up. We learned what all of this stuff over here means. So I think you're going to be in good shape to get in there and just start practicing, create some documents, and see what happens. And don't worry, almost everything you do in Google Drive can be undone. So you're not going to mess anything up. There is a cool way to check out old version histories that I will show you on the next video. So make sure you tune in for that. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day.